Well, hi there, once again. Welcome in, everybody. I have my kids with me, and they're not currently napping. Now, depending on how loud they are in the background, they may or may not nap. We'll have to see. So we're going to try this while they play... What are y'all playing? Oh, they're changing the game. They were playing Mario Party. Playing SpongeBob. So we'll have to see how playing SpongeBob goes and if they start shouting at the TV or not. So, first thing I want to do is, do away with this. There we go. Wonderful. That's one thing that I constantly tell them. I try to always, like, look at it as I used to whenever I was a kid, because whenever I was a kid, I was so hollow-headed it wasn't even funny. They being adults would constantly be like, you know, you better enjoy it while you can, because once you grow up, things are a lot different. And you better enjoy napping while you can, because once you grow up, you're not able to nap anymore. You better enjoy school while you can, because once you grow up, you have to work. You know, me being me, no, I was always like, nah, they're full of it. They don't know what they're talking about. And then you grow up. And when you grow up, you have this epiphany. You're like, man, I should have listened to them. They actually knew what they were talking about. I was a moron. So I try to explain that to the kids. I try to also remember what it was like being their age. I guess I'm more or less doing exactly what the other adults tried to do with me whenever I was a child that was naive and would not listen. So, to those of you that did not catch the stream earlier, I started making this, and you might or might not be able to tell what it is going to be based on the shape of it. But it is essentially going to be a giant billboard for a little place that is going to be specific for pretty much, I won't say giving away, but the players are going to be able to come over here and dupe their armor trims, whatever armor trims they want. Welcome in, Elian. I didn't know if you'd be joining on stream today because you were over there streaming yourself. Did you finish up early? Welcome in, Dark Knight. Good to see you again. And of course, welcome in, Iris Bear, if I did not already say that. I hope you had a good stream if you finished it up, Elian. Just finished. Sounds like fun. I've never played Fortnite. Never really got into it too much. But you can't knock it until you try it, I suppose. My voice is dying. Been a while since I streamed. Yeah, I know what you mean. I was doing a tutorial for the upgraded free cam mod this morning, and by the time I got done with all the retakes and stuff that I had to do, my voice was already starting to scratch, and I'm like, oh no, it's time to stream. I gotta talk more. Let's play 2 players, please. If you're going to fight, you're going to get off. Yeah, sometimes I just don't have enough voice, but it depends on the days. Some days are halfway decent, other days are not so decent. And with my health issues, I run into like a lot of problems with like my saliva glands, where they don't put out enough fluid, and that just makes things a whole lot worse. If you guys cannot figure it out, I'm going to figure it out, and you're not going to like the way that I figure it out, because it's not going to be fun. Okay? Okay. Let me mute my mic for 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I try to be the cool parent and sometimes skip nap time, especially now that my children are getting a little older, but the further away from nap time you get, the crankier they get, the more they want to fight and argue, and then it kind of forces nap time, which it sucks, because I like being the fun parent, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's carry on with this. I want to bring up the screenshot that I made earlier for reference. Maybe bring this. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Welcome in, Bedrock add-ons. Is this DDev or is this signed vectors? Probably DDev if I had to guess, stating that signed vectors probably, but not always sleeping at this time. So we need to find a lighter gray color. And I'm thinking for maybe like these really bright areas inside of the blocks here, we can probably use like some diamonds maybe? Oh, it is sign. You're up. What is it, really late there? Or no, it's probably super early. Is it like 5 a.m.? No worry, Elian. I just, inside of the Bedrock add-ons Discord, I just dropped a reply inside of your general. Oh, okay. It's actually a lot later there than I thought it was. I just dropped a reply inside of your general in regards to that person that was very persistent in asking for help, to say the least. Sorry for it being a lengthy reply. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but almost seems like it's a magnet attracting people like that. I've dealt with literally like at least 5 of them this week coming into my Discord. I had to ban a few of them because they were like off the walls, disrespectful, and just ridiculous that people are like that impatient and that disrespectful for somebody that has created something for you for free, and then you want to turn around and like be disrespectful and not grateful to the person. Like, I don't ask for much. I know that you guys don't ask for much. I don't know. It's just one of those small things that is a pet peeve. Gets on my nerves when people are like that. I think a lot of that is because my upbringing was not the best, so I don't tolerate disrespect well. And I have a very small fuse before I turn it off. It just got to the point to where I'm just ban people. It's not worth it. I need, yes, build a view. That's what I'm looking for. Anyways, rant over. And is anti-micro not open? I thought it was. Left click. Why did it clear this? There we go. Now we can zoom into it. So maybe like tough for the lighter block. That's how they learn, by having boundaries placed. Yeah. I think that was in regards to the what I was talking about with the children. Yeah, most definitely. Red Acer, I don't know if you're being serious or not. If you are legitimately being serious, shoot me a message and I'll help you to the best of my abilities. If you are referring to what was said inside of that, then I don't know. It's really hard to figure out just via text. So we have, I think, cobbled deep slate for a darker gray. And then, we could do tough. I gotta see where tough would actually fall. Let's see. Do we have any tough inside of the... inside of here? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I come from a different time. You know, back in my day, we treated our parents with respect, or else we got a tooth knocked out. But I say that, but I'm not even that old. Man, has a lot changed. A lot has changed in a short amount of time. My driving point is disrespect is not cool, man. Why breed hospitality? Why breed negativity? There's already so much of it in the world. Like, you will be genuinely so much happier if you just try to be an overall positive person. Treat people nice. Oh, this is the first time that I've actually seen this. I think this is what Gigi's done. Man, I love this. You got sign vector. Merely adequate defying gravity. How do I get down from here? Incarceron. We got Dark Knight. Huggy. Moss. Gigi. Renee. I don't know who that weirdo is. DSP. DarkJ. Man, that's amazing. Art says, I haven't seen yet if you have. So, have you had a chance to play around with the new copper bulbs yet? I have. I don't really get the fuss about the whole... I don't get the fuss about the whole in-between tick thing. I mean, I do, but I think it's more relevant to Java players because Java Redstone's a lot more tightly timed than Bedrock Redstone. Bedrock Redstone comes with a more significant amount of like lag, and because of that and the unreliability, we typically add a little bit more room between the different timings, if that makes sense. That way we don't have timing issues, so there's more of like a leeway. That way if you drop a tick or speed up a tick or something, it's not going to break a finely timed circuit. Whereas Java, a lot of the Redstone on Java Edition is like pinpoint accurate. It's like so precise. Yeah, you're not on here this season. Well, I mean, you started building some on here. I think the main thing is because you are technically a member that she didn't want to have you left out is all. She doesn't want anybody to feel left out, which is greatly appreciated. Gigi's definitely one of the most caring people that I know. Well, it was nice because you were able to access that in between tick, because most redstone is set to intervals of 2 tick delay. So like certain things will have 2 ticks delay, certain other things will have 4 ticks delay, but that was the only component that had 1 tick delay, so that allowed us to be able to access the odd number ticks instead of always the even number ticks. And then we could say add in a circuit to where you would have a component that would give you a double tick, so a 2 tick interval, and then put a copper bulb there, which would allow you to access that odd tick, so it would allow you to access 3 instead of the 2 or 4, if that makes sense. Or if you just wanted to access 1, you could just use a copper bulb. But I get why they did it. They did it that way everything's more consistent. I just always look at the consistency and kind of shake my head, because it's like, it's great that y'all want to be consistent. I get that. It is wonderful, but y'all are consistent in all of the wrong places, man. Like, there are so many more things that need to be consistent before that is. Oh, there we go. We got a bunch here. A whole bunch of stuff. I wonder if I could use the mud blocks, maybe? I mean, that could be cool. So I'm on the mud blocks. And then we also needed a variance of blue. Light blue concrete powder. Really need some of the cyan. We'll take some of this stuff just to test it out, I suppose. I think that's left over from the Warden build. I can't wait for next season. Next season's going to be a game changer, especially with the crafter and everything else. One thing that I'm planning on doing, believe it or not, is I'm not going to have an industrial district. I'm not going to be spread out. It has driven me nuts being so spread out this season. And I love having organization to where, like, I can have my industrial district and I can have my nether district and everything else. Now, of course, the nether district's obviously going to be in a different dimension. But I hate the fact that I have to travel so far just to get from point A to point B. So next season, everything is going to be built in one location. My base is going to be my industrial district, and that's going to force me to become a better builder because I am the worst about building a farm, and I always say that I'm going to cover it up and put a build around it, and it never happens. So I'm literally going to force myself to build builds around each and everything that I do. Either that or they're going to go underground. And with that being said, I'm going to have to do a lot of things differently to make it very lag efficient. That way it's not a big jumbled lag mess whenever I go in there. Alien says I'm the exact same way, yeah. Yeah, call me a procrastinator. I just, it's not that I don't want to, and it's not that I'm necessarily being lazy. I'm just always finding something that I prioritize more than doing that. Maybe it's just coming up with excuses. You know, I don't know. Alright, well, we'll start with this, and we'll see how this goes. My smelter sticks out of my building weirdly because I didn't plan very well and built the smelter part last. Alien says, same, I just never seem like the top priority until the world download comes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't always build a building around a build. I guess you can. But that's not always, like, the most ideal way of doing it. And then, if you build a build, then that is the space that you have to work with. Unless you want to add on to something. So it can be rather tricky in order to make things work. And if you are strictly... Uh-oh, I need to go and steal me some more rockets. If you are somebody who follows tutorials and don't really know how to build many farms, it's a lot more critical that you build the farm first and then build the build around it. And the reason I say that is because typically people that design farms can design the farm to work inside of the area that they wish it to work in, or that they want it to work in. Like for this example, DSP, he wanted me to build a super smelter inside of one of his builds, and he told me what he wanted. However, all of my tutorial super smelters that I was going to build for him was too big to fit inside of here. And I believe it's this one here. So what I ended up having to do is come in here and then basically design his own custom super smelter to go inside of here. And made it to where it fits in here very nicely. And he was overall very happy with it. But if you tried to take like one of my other tutorials of the same size smelter and fit it in here, it'd be hanging out the wall too. Unless you know how to, you know, turn around and move everything and make it work and line everything up. I think that's the biggest thing whenever it comes to that. But some of that stuff can be tricky. You know, getting it to where it's not only efficient, but works properly, reliable, and making it look good. It can be rather tricky. Okay, I need... I almost wonder if I need like some gray concrete. Some gray concrete, some gravel. Now I was making concrete and I had some sand and gravel somewhere, but I can't remember where that was. Where was that? I'm wondering if I put that back inside of the barn. I decided to always build underground with building on top for the entrance. Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that either. As long as everything works correctly and it's inside of like your AFK loaded point, then why not? I like to challenge myself though, and a lot of the times it causes me to beat my head inside of the wall. But in a sick sadistic way, I enjoy the challenge, and maybe that's why I chose to become a mechanic inside of my career. But I enjoy a good problem that needs to be figured out. I like to be able to sit there and scratch my head and wonder why it's not working. How can I come up with an answer to fix this? So we got tough. We got this. I'm wondering, because cobbled deep slate has certain shades as opposed to the regular deep slate. I don't think that there's a whole lot of a gradient difference, is there? A very subtle one. When you solve the problem, it's very satisfying, says Iris. Yes, I agree. Let's grab a stone. No, not that one. This one. Stone cutter. No, it's inside of my workstation box here. Stone cutter. Gonna need a bigger platform. So I was thinking that these might be... That might be the same gradient, but I know these are a little darker. I mean, that, and then how is that opposed to the regular deep slate? I mean, that could be an okay gradient for the actual darker bits. And what I'm looking at, guys, if y'all are wondering, is I have a screenshot that I took on the first stream, and it's screenshot and zoomed in of this on my other monitor. That way I can just look over and reference it. So what I'm actively talking about is like all these little gray gradients. Which that means the darkest one that I have needs to be around this edge. Which I'm almost wondering if I should get... Let's see, how many gray colors are actually in there? 1, 2, 3. 3, that looks like that's the same. It doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to call that 4. 4 gray colors. I'm almost wondering if like gray concrete would be better. Or wait, what about the mud? Yeah, no, that's I don't think that's gonna work. Unless we can just shift the whole scale to being lighter, where we can just put tough there for like the light gray, medium gray, then this can be the dark. I think that'll work. Instead of taking that one, I'm going to leave that here for a reminder. And I also have more mud that I need to put up. And I should have a bunch more deep slate in here, hopefully. Yes. All deep slate. Do we have any already made? No. Not a problem. Just take that and turn it into these. And then the So all the way up to that needs to be like the darker stuff. How is the music, guys? It's not too loud, is it? If you guys need me to adjust it, turn it up or down, just let me know and I can adjust it for you. Did I drop any? Oh, I did pretty good. Well, aside from, you know, that block there. Meh. Nope, fail. Alright, let's see how that looks. Alright, I think that's coming together. That needs to be... 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's the same. Was there like 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 4 grays there. Pretty sure. And then we need to build up the third darker one, which would be these. And that's going to go here and here. Okay, that comes up by 2. And then 1 there. I think that looks good. And I think what I need to do is get these on hand. I'm not using any regular deep slate for this. Let's go ahead and put that up. Cobbled deep slate. So we got the tiles, bricks, cobbled deep slate, and tough. So we should have all of the gray stuff that we need. So I think technically there's going to be like 5 gray colors, but don't tell anybody. We're just going to horseshoe and hand grenade it. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Famous last words. So this one, I think we're going to go 1, 2 over. One here, and you know what would be really smart? The big brain move is actually to organize these inside of my hotbar. That way I don't constantly have to remember what is what. Cobbled deep slate. Okay. That should be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got those, and then we need the lighter one. Now I'm starting to wonder if I should find another block that's going to be, about gravel. Be a better gradient. I don't think I have any gravel, do I? Gotta be gravel somewhere. About over here. I mean, there's andesite. That's pretty bright, though. I don't know if we want to go that bright. I mean, as compared to the tuff. But I'm not entirely sure if gravel's going to be much darker than that, to be honest. I mean, there's always this, too. This is probably going to be on par with that andesite as well. I mean, that's not horrible. Might be able to use that. Yeah, let's try that. Once we see the final thing come together, we can always alter it. You know what I mean? If we look at it, step back, and we're like, oh, that looks hideous, we can always change it. Not a big deal. The beautiful thing about Minecraft, we can always make changes. So now my gradient for the gray is going to look something like that. Which means that we can now have a more accurate representation of color, I think. So we got gray there. We got 1, 2, 3, 1. And then the tough block here. Which this should be the lightest one. So this one here. This one here. And then I think it should be I think this would be green, green. There should be a gray one here. Gray one here, brick here, gray one here, brick here, gray one here. A semi-darker one here. Okay, yeah, that's correct. And then we need that there, that there. And then on this block, stuff. Hopefully this is not boring you guys. It shouldn't take long. This one, stuff. Probably tried to pick the armor trim that was probably the most difficult to build, but it's not a big deal. I like a challenge. That should be there. I use this as a placeholder. And then this one needs to be the same as this one. So there. Oh, I wasn't supposed to change that. Gray, light, and then I think base. that one, and then lighter gray again, which works out. And then on the top there, we need to do yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that top one too. That should be, what should it be? Got 1, 2 under it, so that should be accurate until we get up to that section. So we're on the top. So this one should be 1 shade lighter. So here. Gray. This should be 1 shade lighter too. Okay, cool. Take a look at this. I might have to get something that is a little darker than those stone bricks, but let's play it out and see how it actually works. And then I think we'll go from there. So I'm not 100% sure on the stone bricks. You know, by the time we all get used to that bouncing bug, they're going to remove it, and we're all going to be mad that they removed it. Alright, let me finish trying to get the rest of the gradient down here in, and then we'll start with, I guess, the gradient for... Got this andesite that we can lay out for a floor. The gradient for the blue. Okay, so we're there. That's going to be blue, blue coming down. And then we're going to have the third dark shade here. No, that's not, that wouldn't be correct. Would be tough. Yes, it would be tough. So we're going to want tough up there, 1 block. Meh. There we go. And you guys wonder why I'm not a builder. And then we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Just like that. And then stone. And go right there. there and there. So then we need this to go there and there as well. Let me see if I can do this for you guys. Now let me redo that one. And then I think I can just go here, paste that into here, right? Not gonna work like that. Okay, take 57 without the cursor in the way. Open that up. Save it to the downloads folder. And then I think we can add sources. Image. Add source. Add a new source. Armor trim. And then. And no indent. There we go. If that gets in the way, or you guys want me to make it bigger or smaller, let me know. Then I can adjust that. But that is pretty much what I'm going off of. And apparently I need to sleep. Yeah, one of the deciding factors that made me choose to do season 2 the way that I was discussing was whenever I want something, like I have my huge clay farm / concrete farm / mud farm that is incredible. I still need to make a tutorial on it. However, I don't ever use it because it's such a far way out there. I can just like get to concrete and just go out in the ocean and stack it up. And I would just like to be able to have all of that stuff to where everything's in one place, to where I can bulk make the concrete and then just grab it as needed and make a whole bunch of it. And it's going to be so cool having the crafter inside of the game, hopefully for season 2, to where we can just have that. And I can literally just feed it gravel and sand with like a huge bulk supply. And then just have a huge flower farm. Like, I don't know if y'all seen my manliest flower farm on Bedrock edition. If y'all have seen that, that flower farm puts out, what was it? I think like 120,000 flowers per hour. Like, it's crazy. Now, it could be argued that who really needs that many flowers or that many dyes, but the point is, have like a bulk supply, and then all you literally have to do is select the dye that you want to use, and you have every bit of concrete there at your disposal by just changing one ingredient of the dye, which is going to be amazing. No, not so much 1.21 releasing. I'm not sure when they're going to release that. I'm hoping, keyword being hoping, that they will give us a toggle. Like they do with like the experimental crafter or experimental cameras and stuff like that. I don't know if that's going to happen. If not, we're just going to have to wait. But I would only assume that 1.21 is going to drop sometime during season 2. And you best believe I'm going to be designing everything with that in mind. I'm going to be designing everything with that in mind. That's going to be such an amazing block to have. It's just going to make things so much more streamlined. So much more streamlined, so much less bulky. I mean, at that point, I might just start throwing stuff like stairs away. I mean, I probably won't, to be fair, because they're still valuable resources, but I mean, I'd be a lot more likely to throw stairs away if I can just like select something and start crafting it. With that being said, stuff like that is such a pain to store. That's why I've been trying to design a multi-item sorter, and I've come up with a few decent working designs. The problem is that everybody wants everything, and whenever you get to a complex redstone contraption such as a multi-sorter, you can't have everything. You have to sacrifice multiple things to gain multiple things. So typically, if you want it fast, you're going to sacrifice reliability. Not saying that the two can't coexist. But then you also have something that is also highly less desirable, which would be it being noisy, which is something else to be considered. And it's hard to design something that checks all the boxes. Alien says I'm too much of an item hoarder to throw stuff away. You are entirely right. I am the same way. I still have snowballs that I picked up at the beginning of the season for no other reason other than I just don't want to throw them away. I need to put chat up on screen one of these days too. Maybe I should do that now while I'm thinking about it. Spin the wheel. We can do a spin the wheel. Chat highlight. Okay, we'll throw that up here for now. Alien, I know that you use this whenever you're streaming. Do you know what the always show messages is? Is that regarding like if somebody sends a message and it gets modded or something, that it doesn't get shown? Show platform icons. Okay, I'll just do the default. I don't know where to put it. Probably right here. However, I am going to probably disable this for now. That way it's not interfering with y'all's great visual indicator there. It's asking that inside of the widget that I'm setting up. Keep in mind, this is slobs that I'm using, and I know that you don't particularly care for slobs. I know that I think you use OBS, don't you? So I don't know if they're similar, but they might not be the same. Okay, so we have those two lighter blocks that go up, and then we want this one, which is the same color, to be drug across. Wait, is that right? What is going on here? I don't think that's correct. Is it? Up, over, up, over. Okay, so that makes a Z. This does not make a Z. So that would be like that. And then we would have that there. Sorry, thinking out loud. No, that wouldn't be there. Stuff would be there. And then that should be like that. And then this should be tough, right? I think I'm off at scale. I think I'm off. Take a look. Okay. So we got that. That should be the lightest. That is correct. And then directly underneath that should be the tough. Okay, so that tough needs to move over one. Which, what way was I facing? This tough needs to move over one. So, get out of here, tough. Sorry, my ferret's going ham in the background. Okay, that should be accurate, and then should be able to use this here, and then this here. And then we should have stuff above this. And then stone. Stone, deep slate, and then tough, deep slate. My brain hurts. Tough. Okay, and then I guess that would be the blue. Alien says I use regular OBS and then Stream Elements for all of the overlays. I strongly dislike Streamlabs as the company, but that's another conversation. Yeah, I remember you going on about that with the live stream that you did. It was a while ago. But yeah, most definitely. And then Sign says I also use normal OBS. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against normal OBS. They're both great programs. I originally switched to Streamlabs because they had the Streamlabs music, and I was trying to not get copyright. And then I was using the Streamlabs music because you're never supposed to be copyright. And then it's like, shortly after doing that, all the copyrights kept stacking up. I'm like, dude, seriously? Finally got done with it and ended up going with the one that I'm with now, the Upbeat, which is okay. I've ran into some problems with the Upbeat, but they're pretty quick to resolve it. They do have really good customer service. But I think the copyright strike is more on YouTube's part due to their crappy automated system that just checks everything, and everything comes back as copyright material, even if it's not. And I haven't switched back, to be honest. It sounds like this type of thing that Streamlabs would do. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I remember that conversation that you had about Streamlabs, and yeah, if that's the case, then yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they promise you that you're not going to get any kind of copyright strikes or anything like that. You know, I'm like, take their word for it, but I don't care what you promise me. I care what you deliver, you know? So we are getting pretty close to being done with the gray. These are kind of cool little areas here. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a moment, but it's going to be, looks like it's going to be the deep slate and then tough on the corner. So it's almost like an arrow built inside of the design. So we have some there, I think. So I think it's going to be tough, deep slate, tough, deep slate, which should be it. And then down here, we're going to have like a temporary blue block. We'll just use this as a placeholder. Blue block. And then I think it's going to be tough here. Deep slate here, and then tough. Alright, Alien, thanks for dropping in. It is starting to come together with a whole lot of head scratching. It's funny because it's like such a small, simple build, but I don't know. Maybe I just have a lot of attention to detail that I'm trying to add to it. I think it's still up there. Did I not get it? Give me a skulk block. Still no? Jeez. You're gonna make this difficult, aren't you? You'll make me have to remember all these blocks that I placed down. What are these? 1, 2, 3. They're at the very edge. Did I just add these? I think I did. I don't think that these are correct. It'll be 1 up, and then 2, and then okay, so it'd be there. Yeah, that's going to definitely be blue. Iris says, I'm fairly sure your attention to detail is what's going to make it a great replica. Hopefully. Hopefully people can look at it and be like, hey, I kind of know what that looks like. It looks kind of close, similar. Similar. You just have to use the 10 rule. You can't look at it from any closer than 10 chunks away. You know, if you come way back here, it gets significantly better. It's kind of like if you guys ever were single and you went to the bar, it's like, yeah, 10 feet away, it starts looking a little better. No, just kidding. That was horrible. That's all dependent on how much you drink. From what I've been told. I don't know nothing about that, as I am a very innocent individual. The simulation, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I think that's what a lot of B-dubs pushes for whenever he's building and designing stuff. Where he doesn't always go for like how it looks up close. Because he wants everything to blend more, and the way that you get the blend is from the distance. But I think it's really going to start coming together once I start adding in the blue. Which, I'm going to start with a... I guess I gotta do a blue gradient now. Probably be the next thing to work on. That is not my wallet. Welcome into the stream, Simone. Simone Malone. I like that name. That's cool. I'm wondering what all are going to be the diamonds. The diamonds will probably be the brightest of the blocks. So I'm thinking the 1, 2. Okay. Do I still have any andesite up here? I don't want to leave any andesite in here. I sure picked the perfect block to scaffold around with. One that, you know, blends in beautifully, and I can't find. Mojang adds in scaffolding, and I'm like, no, thank you. I'll still use blocks. Thanks, so. So one there. One there. And then we need another one here. Oh, that's pretty awesome of you, Simone. That is not looking correct. What is wrong with that? That should have been here. So 2 there, 1 there, 1 there. I think that should be... Oh, no, I don't want to crouch. I think I should be good. So that one there... No, that needs to go down to the second one. I started it too high. So it'd be here, 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 and here. Right? Nope. Bye, RS. Yeah, and then once we add in the other gradients, I think that should work out fine. Go through there. It looks fairly accurate. Let's work on our gradient scale. So we're going to have how many blue colors? Looks like 1, 2, let's call it 4. The lightest being the diamond. And then I'm assuming it would be that. Cyan. And I'm thinking instead of going with this blue, I wonder if we should go with like a cyan. A cyan, or maybe a cyan wool block rather than concrete. The concrete block should be here. Oh, we got some here. Okay. Would you look at that? Yeah, Simon, whatever I can help with, just let me know. And it's that time to sleep again. One thing that they should add in Bedrock Edition, or actually Minecraft in general, and I know that it wouldn't be realistic, but they should make slides to where you can adjust the time of day independently from the time of night. That way you could set the time of day to like 10 minutes, but the time of night to 5 minutes, or the daytime to 20 minutes, and leave the nighttime 10 minutes. I guess the nighttime's irrelevant because you just sleep anyways, but... Okay, are you going to be available later on tonight? Because I am tied up here in about an hour. I got some stuff that I got to take care of, and then after that, I should be free. Do I have the concrete powder also for... What's up here? Cyan, but we don't have the light blue. How many light blue do we need, though? I don't think that we really need a ton of light blue. We got that, and then the cyan would be that, which should be our gradient. This would be light blue. We would need... like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like 7. So that should be perfect. All right. I'll have to look that up and see what that is. My time. So it's 5 o'clock here. So this one here needs to be what? This needs to be concrete powder. And then here and here needs to be concrete powder. We obviously can't do yet. That one needs to be the concrete. That'd be one, two, and then maybe a skulk block on the other one. And then another one here. And then on those two, we want blue concrete powder. One there, and then one's going to go right there. Up and over. That looks right. that one, and then I believe it's this one here. Deep slate here, concrete powder there, and there. Yeah, I think once I get all this built, I'll have to adjust some of it. Now for the... Well, no, can I start on the sculpt materials yet? I don't think I can. This is turning out to be an actual challenging billboard. Just to make a little stand that's not going to make me any profit. So 1, 2, 3 there. And then that'll go over, up. 1, 2, 3 there. Was this supposed to be easy? It is life. Of course it's not supposed to be easy. It wouldn't be no fun if it was easy. What is that they say? If it was easy, everybody would do it. No! I hate that bug, man. It makes you want to take off your elytra. It really does. This is my it's my religious symbol. It's awfully holy. Oh. Sorry, that was a horrible dad joke. Under the diamonds, right there should be another gray. Which should be deep slate. But we got deep slate, and then that. Okay, let me see if I can remember where these go. So right here should be something. So it goes here, there, that goes there. And then directly above this one is going to be the darkest color. And then the lighter color as well. Or the second lighter one, I should say, which was the same that I used down there. Wait a minute, I didn't think that I was using this. Maybe I am using that for the blue. I think this might need to be changed out for the cyan. But I don't know, we'll see. We got this one. This one, this one. It'll be green gradient there. That's over there. Now I think we need to figure out the green gradient. Or the darker gradient, I should say. What darker blocks do we have that's going to be that color? I mean, there's the cyan concrete, but I already used that there. I think that cyan concrete matches pretty well for what I have. Or maybe the cyan concrete. Yeah, the cyan concrete might go better up there. And then I could just find something else for that block there. Or I could, it's close enough to the color, I could just make it the blue. Potentially. And I was supposed to use the cyan concrete powder. Apparently did not. Where's the cyan concrete powder? I know I had some. Did I put it in here? Maybe that was the one that I only had one of. No, here it is right here. Man, I am blind, I tell you what. Yeah, all that was supposed to be cyan. So, not all of it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. There. That is not the place I wanted to find. I got a stool. You know, you take something bad that happens and use it for a positive. The story behind that. It might have smacked me in the face, but I got a stool out of it, I tell you. Why is it nighttime again? It is constantly nighttime. I think this server's broken. We got 1, 2, 3. And then these, of course, need to be cyan. Cyan. And then 1, 2. That one's already cyan. Wonderful. Get out of here. I'm trying to build. Ain't nobody got time for you. Oh, there's more there. Alright, let's see how this looks from a distance real quick. Yeah, that's not going to look too bad from about 600 feet away. I don't think that's going to look too bad at all. I almost feel like the cyan powdered concrete is almost like too dark though. I almost feel like I liked it better with the blue powdered concrete. What do you guys think? I think the blue powdered concrete fits the surrounding blocks better. Yeah, I think I like that better. We just need to find another block that is not that cyan block at the top. I think that's probably what's throwing off most of it. We gotta find something that'll go there that matches the color scheme. What can we use? Let me grab my concrete. Blue. I mean, the crimson wood, like the warden, is probably going to be one of the green blocks for the outside. Same thing with the prismarine. I don't think this is the proper color for it. Dude, that stupid wandering trader, that just scared the crap out of me. I thought that a creeper just come up behind me. Holy cow. I hate that thing, and I built it. That is the worst. Oh, man. Were you guys able to see those little alignment lines that pop up? I don't think that you can see those, but I always switch these scenes just to get them off. Oh, that was horrible. You know, just for that. Just for that. For no other reason, but just for that. Where's your buddy? I know they all come in pairs. You must be over here next to a skulk sensor then. Hi, Jack. No? Maybe he suffocated somewhere. Hi, Arsebuilt. So nice for GG to name a donkey after me. It's so sweet. Okay, back to seriousness. My serious face. We're serious now. Let's look at craftable and the blocks. What about oxidized copper? That could be one. I mean, that could definitely be a potential. I don't know if that would fit the color that we're going for. Could always do the wool. Stripped nether log. We have some of that on the warden that we could look at. Ice could be one, but that would probably be pretty light blue. A blue shulker, but that would disappear once we got away from it because it's an entity. Those are all fucking hotels items. What about the stripped? I mean, there's also, you know, that might work good. The nether leaf. I can never pronounce it correctly, but it's that stuff. No, that's sand. Don't need that. What is this? Yeah, that's the concrete powder. That's not what I'm looking for. Excuse me, sir. I hope that you don't mind, but I need to borrow a piece of your ear. This. I'll give it right back, I promise. So what about that? That has a deeper color. Probably too dark for what we're going for there. However, that will probably be a good match for the gradient for the side. Oh, I didn't go quite up to his ear, did I? See, I am a man of my word. Here's your earpiece back. There you go. And, I want to borrow this piece of your ear now. Just to see something. I'll be right back. This, again, will probably be more of the darker green gradient, but... I wonder where the wool fits in here. Maybe we can move that block up and make that the darker block. I do need to find that earpiece because it's not mine. Oh great, I lost his ear. There, I got it back. It's a good way to PO a giant warden. Take a piece of his ear and then don't give it back to him. So let's try that. My elytra is almost broken. And let's borrow a piece of wool from GG real fast. I will give it back, I promise. Ooh, that's bright. Just don't know how close this is going to be for the gradient is the thing. I wonder why my elytra is almost broken. My elytra did not collapse like it was supposed to. Okay. I think I only have one piece of those concrete, so I need to recover that one. That is a minor gradient change. That might actually work. I don't think the cyan one's going to work, looking at that. Let me grab my wool box. It should be somewhere in here. We'll take that back and that back to GG. That way she doesn't kill me. He won't mind, he's a kind-hearted individual. Yeah, you say that until he blasts you. A warden that size probably blast me across this lake. And probably land over in the shopping district. But yes, he's a very nice warden. I'm actually very proud of him because I did not use a tutorial or anything to build him. That was strictly doing what I'm doing right now, but on a huge scale. But I did do this one in the creative world, and then I just brought him into the world using structure. Then I could go in and fill in all of the structural blocks. However, even on creative, I mean, it was easier on creative because obviously you have all of the palette at your disposal. And for heaven's sakes, it's freaking nighttime again. I've never taken so long to build something that's only like 16 by 16 blocks. Never, ever, ever. So I think I'm happy with that. Now we need to work on the gradients for the other side. I think this stuff can go up. We're not really going to be using any of that I know of. So, don't have any wool. That's going to be concrete. So, concrete boxes here. That. Diamonds can go there. And now, we can start with our darkest color, which is going to be Skull. And then we need some of these. I'm going to need some diamonds. Let me go grab some dark prismarine. It's my shop. I'm not stealing. Oh, and let's take a moment to appreciate what Gigi did over here, instead of just walking right past it. I think she's implying that me and Moss are drinking some like some tropical drinks, you know? Tropical drinks. Completely non-alcoholic tropical drinks. And just being litter bugs, even though all of the signage says to throw all of your garbage away. And I don't know what's going on with him. Is his hat still broken even with the RTX pack off? Oh, I still have the RTX pack on. I didn't know that I still had that on. Holy reflective. Okay. Go ahead and turn that off. I don't think Renee knows that I'm streaming. There we go. We got that. Maybe I should get... I don't really want to use some of the other prismarine because, like I said, that changes color. That's kind of white. That'd be cool, though, to add, like, some lights to it. I might add some glow lichen. Juice with the umbrella. Yeah, it's juice. Or as me and my wife call it, mommy daddy juice. Welcome in, Iron Knight. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. We got that for a gradient. Now we need some of the nether wood. Some of the nether leaves. This is 1 diamond per stack. Might better take 2 of these. And does she have the leaves for sale? I think she... yeah, there we go. And these are 1 diamond per stack as well. That should give us a plethora of different cyan colors. Take that. We're probably going to want some strip, so we don't want to use all of this. We're going to have that. I mean, we're going to have quite a bit to choose from, to be fair. Welcome in, Renee. Glad that you could join us. It was kind of an impromptu stream, or else I would have dropped a ping. Sorry. I think the only other thing that I would want would be some stripped logs. And I don't know, can you make those in here? Don't think so. I think you have to strip these. But the thing is that we need this to be pretty dark. I mean, they might even... I mean, that could work. I would think. Stranger things have happened. So let's get some of these. Let's get some of these. Throw that dirt out. Nobody wants the dirt. You did it on PB. What'd you do? Dare I ask? It's like I blew up everything. It's all gone. Everything is totally gone. Okay, so this is going to be the darkest, and then that could help be a gradient coming from the dark. Except we're going to be using this version of it. How is that pronounced? Hyphae? That's how I want to pronounce that. Hyphae. But it's such a strange word. Very, very strange word. Something else that we could do in order to carry over a gradient would be potentially using... I mean, we do have this as well. How does that fit in? That's just really bright. Do we have any darker colors? How many do we really need? I got 1, 2, 3. I mean, 3 might be good. There is that one off pixel that's kind of like a... It's almost like a, what is the name for it? Terracotta. It's almost like the blue terracotta block. It's not named blue. It's named something silly, I think. Maybe that will work. I mean, terracotta could actually be another gradient, but I would have to look at it. Let's go over here and look at Bucky's terracotta shop. I can't remember what it's called. Like, terracotta can be really weird with the way that they name stuff. Is this terracotta down here? It's all concrete. Hey, Bucky got all the cobwebs out of here. Like, that's purple terracotta. That doesn't look purple to me. It's white terracotta. That's... You could hardly call that white. That's, I don't know. See, that's yellow terracotta, or maybe gold. Brown, orange. I can see that being orange. That's almost like a dark brown. It's not gray. This one here is blue. Like, that's not blue. That's like velvet. Or violet, not velvet. Like violet. Or like puke purple. Pukey purple. Magenta. So, like, no, not so much that one. Which one am I thinking of? Is it light blue? Yeah, like light blue terracotta. That would probably do well for that. 2 diamonds per stack. Bucky's becoming rich. See, Buckee knows how to get rich on the Project Bedrock server. You sell stuff and then you never spend anything. That's the way that you get rich. I did put 2 diamonds in there, right? And what do you know? It's nighttime again. For the love of Bob. You need to log in and check thick sticks. I just bought some crimson wood from you. Is it crimson? No, warp. I bought some warp wood from you. Just a stack though. Not anything too crazy. Not anything to go and write home about, I suppose. Okay, so I think that'll be a gradient, and then inside of that one little off spot, we'll just put one little piece of this blued terracotta, or whatever the heck color it is. Yeah, light blue terracotta. So let's go ahead and set up our gradient like before. Our darkest is going to be the Skull Prismarine. No, I'm not using script in this. You know, something that might actually fit in here, because it is a darker pigment, would be maybe this here. Do you guys think that this is too green? Should I just 86 this one? And then just go with 3 of them? That might be the better option. Might be the better option. We have that block there that definitely needs to be changed out. And then we have some more over here. Let's put our prismarine away. And then we have that, and that. Beautiful. One, two, three. I think that should be fine. Who put this giant pillar in my way? Get out of my way. Out. Okay. So starting on this section, this will go down and curve to the side. So we have that needs to go there. And then this one, another sculpt. No, not another sculpt. I think that would be sculpt. That one. Oh, it is another sculpt. That's correct. And then under it would be a lighter one. This one here. We got Renee lurking in chat. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it. And then in regards to this, we need lighter, lighter, this one, lighter again. This one and this one. I think that's correct. 1, 2, and then up. That's good. And then I think technically this should be a different block, but we're just going to fill it in with scope. And then this can come out. We'll have that there, that there. Oh, so this is like a sideways cross here. And then right here. Oh. We are going to have, what's this? Bulk at the bottom, I think, and then this here. So we're at the third lowest one, and then that's going to be the same as this. Oh, didn't I pick that up, or did it fall down? Great. Of course it did. Because of inventory problems. I'll put this down for now, since that is ultimately going to be here. Got that, and yeah, I'm gonna have to change those all facing one direction. That's gonna drive me crazy. And then maybe that one there. If I can jump. No. Jeez. That there. Concrete there. Go ahead and fix this. Way it looks proper. That one needs to be fixed too. I hope that doesn't fall down again. I guess the only way to do it would be temporary block, put that there, and then put the sand back up there. We have that one, and then we need another sculpt piece there. Actually, these should not be sculpt. These should be... Where should they be? Just convert all those over. And I'm thinking that I'm probably going to be forced to make another part of the gradient. We got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Unless we tie those together, which I really don't want to do. That. That's going to be the darkest one. Man, I'm tired of changing that block. Every time I change it, I have to... Every time I change it, I have to, fix that concrete piece. Guess the only other option would be to use this one. Probably what I should have used in the first place. And then put this down below it. And then that needs to go there. And then replace the sand again. And then that should be the same as this one here. Okay, I think that should be straightened out for the most part. Let's take a look at it. Not too shabby. And then at the lower section, add in a block there, and then we just have to add in 2 more there and there. Which looks like will be sculpt on one end. So sculpt would go here, and then this one would go there, I think. Which should be the same as this one. Oh. Oh, it's because there's a darker block. Okay, so it needs to be this one. Alright, let me sleep real quick. And I'm going to step away from the computer. I'll be right back. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up. We'll finish up this, and then I'll probably call it a stream there. So let's focus on that top left part now, or top right part from this direction, I suppose. And I think the rest of this on this side is all sussed out. Not too shabby. Let's see if we can't build out over here. Now, this one here, I wanted to change this out to... What block would that be? It's like the middle color. So it should be this one. But I do want a temporary block there so I can orientate it correctly. That one there. One, two, and that will be... I think that's the wrong block, isn't it? So that one. That one. That can be sculpt, and that one there. And then we need our cyan piece, or terracotta piece rather. That one there, that can go there. And that's almost like encapsulating it. Sculpt there, great. Sculpt. Sculpt. And then we need sculpt there and sculpt there. And that should wrap it up. Now the question is, do I have any random sculpt? I don't want to go and steal a whole nother stack just for 2 pieces. That's not the way that the door was supposed to work. Gotta go in this side. Let's see if we have behind chest number 1. Nothing. I have an idea. And it involves going back in here. I need one of these. And I'm sure you can already see where I'm going with this. What a lovely flower field. It'd be a shame if a few sheep were to die here. Come here. Wonder how much experience points I need for this to actually spread. It's going to go according to plan. Just have faith, okay? See? Plan. See? Wonderful. Okay. There. I got my 2 skulk blocks. And everybody but the 2 sheep were happy. I hate inventory problems. I guess to be fair, I should probably at least put this back here. There. Good enough. Okay, so there's 3 areas there. Oh, man. Does that mean that I have to go on a murderous killing spree again? I thought that there was only 2. Are you named? Sorry, guys. I'm not going back over there. I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't anybody's pet. It wasn't named. Was not named. I don't know where that head came from. I've never seen that before in my life. Just put this back like nothing ever happened. And we can go over here and oh, there's a random block probably put there from an Enderman. And just take that, throw it over here, and grab my hoe, take that random head that I have no idea how that got there, put it there, break my face, and then we can put this back in the shop. Totally according to plan. Oh man. Welcome back in, Renee. It's the moment of truth. We get to put the thing on the thing. Finally, 47.5 hours of work will finally be complete. Okay, slightly dramatic there, but the thing is I kind of wanted to throw some skulk around here too. Now, the regular skulk doesn't light up at nighttime, which it totally should. I don't think it does it? I know it does with RTX. What in the world was that? Somebody just committed Harry-Carry. Don't tell her that. She didn't need to see anything. Nothing happened. Carry on about your way. Nothing suspicious here. I don't know who just decided to unlife themselves before our eyes, but something just died. So yeah, that's definitely not lighting up. So I think the way to fix that is going to be installing some of this. Don't think that I want to put it all over it. maybe just like strategically placed. Probably do both sides, that way it's not just glowing from one side. And then let's do the other side as well. Just like a little subtle detail. And then maybe on the top we'll just install some more of this. And then we're going to have to find a way to hold it up with like a pedestal or something. But that will be at another time, because I do have to get going. But I do want to at least spawn-proof this on top. That way we don't get any bad guys unlifing themselves on top of here. Similar to the Warden, which apparently I should have spawn-proofed too. See how that looks. Yeah, I like it. Come all the way back here to the I said come all the way back here to the factory. Yeah, that doesn't look too shabby. Even zooming in, it doesn't look too shabby. I mean, to be fair, from this direction it is backwards. But I figured that it only made sense to build it facing the other way. But what I want to do real quick is take some of these. What does DeathSkullPain put out light-wise? Does anybody know? Isn't it like 3? One there. One there. $100, you think? Okay, I can exit out of that. Do. I swear, seems like since they announced that there's a new wiki for Minecraft, that this older wiki, the ads have gotten so much worse. Oh, you know what? I don't even think that this puts out light, does it? No, it doesn't. I'm thinking of, I'm thinking of glow lichen. And there really is no help for me, is there? Probably should have checked that before I put it all over the entire thing. I made a glow lichen farm. over here. But I don't think that I have any. Yes, I do have some. All right. I'm going to step away for 1 second. Going to sell all 3 of your Xbox consoles and going 100% PC. Yeah, PC is pretty amazing. Oh, what lovely weather we're having. Random blackstone block, okay. Just go ahead and clear that real quick. Bloop. And I'm assuming I should just break these. But see, the problem is, now they're not going to blend. Holy cow. What in the world? Oh, it's an ad on Fandom. Yeah, okay, well, I'm exiting out of that. That was crazy. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that did not blow out your eardrums. I was just talking about the ads, and then they decide to retaliate. But I think the better thing to do would just be to light it up subtly with this. Jamming, yeah. That's one way to put it. Oh, jamming, alright. Okay, I think that was higher. Let me know where that music was. I'll put it on 0.3. I think you have to have shears to harvest this stuff. You know, that could be better. I think that'd probably be better on the tough, to be honest. The tough decision. Okay, so my next question is, hopefully I don't blow out eardrums again. Light level of 7. Is it super laggy in the marketplace? Potentially. There is 517 million sheep over in my factory. It's not laggy for me, though. but I always have a really hard time telling. I love that I'm just placing down everything that I just tore back out of here. Yes. Alright, we'll have to see how that does. And then on the top, of course, we can place some more. Get rid of this. Ain't nobody got time for that. Put a light in there, there. You know, I really wish that we would get the ability to place item frames, multiple item frames in the same block. Now that we have the ability to do it with the glow lichen, it just really only makes sense that we should be able to do that. That way we can do a infinite room. Okay, let me remove all of this unnecessary stuff. Oh boy, that's a tall tower. Again, another perfect situation to have a scar. That's what she said horn. Okay, got that. Go ahead and remove this. That way we can kind of see what it looks like. I guess I can kind of like leave a little pedestal under it just for a placeholder. I'm probably going to make a different pedestal to hold it up, but for now that one will at least be a placeholder. Blackstone can go there. Deep slate can all go in here. That's pretty full, I think. Oh, there's not any room for that. Well, rat. That can go in there. My wallet, I can put the diamonds in there. The wool box. Why is there chains inside of my wool box? Oh, I don't want to talk about it. And there's a bunch of junk in there. I gotta clean that out. Now the question is, can I pick up all of this junk? I always double check my pickaxe before breaking an ender chest. It has saved me countless ender chests being turned into rubble. Get this picked up, and then this torn down, and we should be able to get a pretty good idea what this is going to look like. Make sure that we didn't miss any shulker boxes. Preventative steps is the way, instead of cursing very loudly later whenever you realize that one has despawned. Don't ask me how I know. And for the grand reveal, yeah, that looks cool. I like it. It kind of like blocks the sun too. Probably going to have to tweak some of the materials. Going to have to play around with it and see what I like more. Maybe exchanging some out for others. But I mean, overall, I think that's a pretty good starting point. I feel like the blues in the center need to be like more brighter and more popping. They might all be replaced with diamond. We'll have to see. The glow around it. Yeah, I think that the glow lichen should glow by default. Let's take a look at it at nighttime. And while we're waiting for the sun to go down, I'll take a look at the chat. You want some help killing sheep? No, not yet, because I have to go over there and record a few video clips, and then I will go on a murderous spree, and you are more than welcome to join me. You just got on just in time for me to wrap up the stream. Yeah, I've been working on this for, well, I think you were in the stream this morning, weren't you? So yeah, since this morning. And, it's been a long time to build it's like a 16 by 16 flat platform. But I think it looks good. I think it's worth it. And then underneath it, we'll have something or rather that we can put all of the different trims. That way people can go in there and duplicate them as needed, which should be pretty cool. But yeah, I like it. It's got a little bit of glow to it. Hopefully enough glow to keep all of the bad guys from spawning on top. Speaking of which, wasn't there toolbox? Let's do this real quick. Let's put this down here. And then I need the handy box, which will be this one, purple. Okay. Hold on. So we got that one. I want to grab the remainder of the glow lichen. And then let me put this workstation away. Whoa, hi. You scared me. Yes, I heard you the first 37 times. Workstation box. Let's throw that in there. I don't really need those. Oh, I got my blackstone box in the inventory. I'll just put them up. Put them up. And apparently deep slate too. Deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. Stranger danger. I'm in danger. Is it still lagging for you, Ren? I flew by and just about face planted it into the silo. Huh. Oh, Let's make sure that these guys are not creepers before we just fly up. They're all willy-nilly. Why do you always need me to be smacked? I didn't even do it. Hey, you saw that parkour skill. A perfect parkour. Kinda need some more. But that'll be something to finish for another time, because I think I still need to spawn proof up there as well. I don't know why I didn't spawn proof these, because I spawn proofed a bunch of other stuff, like the shoulders and stuff. All of this is spawn proof. I think even the head is spawn proof, or it used to be. But no, I forgot if it was who did the hat. I think Renee did the hat. And I think when she did it, she spawn-proofed it, because she's a good prankster. So yeah, most all of this is spawn-proofed. There's just a few areas here and there that are not spawn-proofed. Mainly the whole front of the warden. Like all the little overhang bits. So he might have creepers falling out of his mouth. But yeah, I like that. Turned out pretty good. Pretty good. Not too bad for something that I built. And then the pedestal is way too small. But again, that's going to be something that I'll take care of at a different time. Let me go in here to a safe place and say my goodbyes. Thanks for the nightmare image. What? What'd you say? Yes, if you can put it on 2 players, that's fine. Well, then you have to put it on 1 player then. I like built cool. Wow, looks great. I just got on in time. I don't know what you guys are carrying on about. You did inside the hat anyways. I think the top was already spawn proofed whenever you did the hat. Then you must be referring to the creepers pouring out of his mouth. That'll be an inside joke. At the end of the season, I'll make creepers pour out of his mouth. Like fill the entire thing full of creepers. Yes, ma'am. Well, I am going to wrap up the stream here, guys. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me for a second time today. It's been a great stream, as always, and I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. If you guys have not already done so, drop a like on your way out, as it really does help out the channel and helps push the stream. That way people can watch it and enjoy it, hopefully get a couple laughs. Even if it's not currently live, it will still be pushed, and hopefully people will still watch it. I mean, it'd be great if they did. That way I get more watch time, but I wouldn't blame them if they did not. I typically don't watch live streams unless they are currently live. But enough rambling on. Like I said, thank you guys for hanging out. I'm glad that we at least got that done. And next stream, which will be next Tuesday, we will work on another task that I need to get knocked off of the list, which is probably going to be the nether tunnel that we started working on ages and ages ago. But with that being said, I will see you guys next Tuesday, 10 a.m. EST. And oh, I just had a brain fart. It was spinning, and it was spinning pretty good, and then it just stopped. But aside from that, as I said, thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see you guys Tuesday. Have a good night, everybody.